Hola, witches, magical minds, and our mundane allies. It is February 26th, 2019. These are the cards of our day, and today we are working with the original Metamorphosis pack, the Cards of Power, okay, by yours truly. So we'll have fun today. And again, it's Tarot Tuesday, so that means it's Tarot Tuesday in all things Witchcraft, one of the groups that I help moderate. So feel free to check it out. Okay. And that also means that I must share this in the group. So I'll be looking over here to do all that. Oh my gosh, my video, I look like all jacked up. I love the stills that they put with it. Oh well. Tarot Tuesday, y'all. So again, if you want to check out all things Witchcraft, feel free. You can join our Deviant Witch Community Facebook group if you'd like. Yeah, bear with me. Let me share this, and then we can get started. So hopefully everyone's having a blessed Tuesday thus far. Hey, Callie. Hey, Kate. Hey, Marie. Hey, Robot. Hey, Els. Hey, Andrew. But yes, we're going to have a good day, good cards. And again, if you want to order the revised edition first pack, you can pre-order. The link's in the description. So definitely go check that out. All right. So let me do this. I should have done this to begin with. Let me just do here. I think I can do this. So hopefully everyone's having a blessed day, doing fun things. Let's do this. And I think I can do this. Haha. And we're good. Hey, Tony's good to see you. I love seeing your name. Hey, Karma, good to see you as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Hey, Jade. Let's see. Linda, Aisha, hey. Well, there's Amanda. Where the fuck have you been? Hey, Mona. Hey, Moonchild. Jess, hey, peeps. God, where have you been? Amanda has been missing. I'm like, where has Amanda been today? I don't know. So yeah, it's been a good day here so far. The endorphins are kicking in, all my good vibes. I've been doing really, not to brag, but I've been doing really good about getting up and getting my exercise in and doing all those healthy things. But I will tell you, I also, I set one day a week, one day aside to have a cheat day. The week before last, it was, a little bit, nothing too crazy. But last week, let me tell you, I was fucking hungry. And so I went crazy. We had Mediterranean food, which is really good. And then I'm like, I want chocolate. They had some chocolate. I bought some fucking Ruffles, like the hot Cheeto, like the really hot Ruffles. I just went crazy on the carbs, just crazy. But whatever. It's all good. How do I do this? Hola. Hey, Tanya. Ugh, no fun with the flu. In the description, I give you all the information of what I'm doing. I'm using in the beginning of the video as well. I'm working with my Metamorphosis deck, the original. So, Jess, I'm gonna have to unpin this stupid thing because it doesn't let me see your comments. That's dumb. Morning, Tanya. I don't like this. Sorry, I'm trying to, when you pin a comment, it usually goes to the top. It's probably at the top for you, but when you're recording, it's at the bottom of the video. And so normally it just keeps me updating to your comments, and I can't really see anything, which is kind of confusing. Good morning. Namaste. but I think I can kind of keep up with this, so we'll see. But yeah, Metamorphosis Oracle is what I'm working with. You can purchase Pack 1, the Foundation Pack, pre-order it, and get some cool personalized trinkets. We're going to focus on a message that we can all tap into. This is not a personalized reading. This is a general reading, but I do it in a way you can personalize it for your own situation. So just bear with us. I like to make sure these cards are shuffled nice. So yes, again, take some time to ground yourself, refocus yourself. Pay attention right now to yourself, your needs, what you want. Disconnect from your current situation right now. Allow some time for healing to take place, and just focus on yourself. Give yourself the time, the energy for as long as you're here. With us, however long that is. Give yourself some time to just check in with yourself. And we will see what's up. So a couple more shuffles. I just love that noise, so I get addicted to shuffling because I love the feel of it, and I like the noise. Okay, I'm done. So, okay, here we go. So this is where you get to participate. The first number that pops into your head, 1, 2, or 3, the first number that pops into your head, you can comment and share your thoughts. Comment 1, 2, or 3, or if you want to keep this to yourself, it's all about your personal experience. So write it down if you'd like as well. So 1, 2, or 3, Linda. Pay attention to 2 and 3. 3 popped out first, but I kept hearing 2. So Linda, pay attention to those 2 cards. All 3 cards are going to formulate a response for each and every one of us. But this is how you fine-tune the message for you and your situation. Is you pay attention to the first number that pops into your head, and that will be your focal point. When the other 2 cards in the reading will be supporting. Oh, is it 2? Okay, cool. Well, I'm not alone then. Oh, absolutely, Tanya. Yeah, I am doing keto. I obviously get carbs. But yeah, I also like my cheat days where I have more carbs than normal because I like to keep my body guessing. I don't like to get, in that space where you just don't do anything. So I like to have that cheat day where sometimes I'll do too much, excess, where I'm oh my God. And sometimes it's just a really laid back, chill cheat day. It's not too much. But I like to make sure that my body is not adjusted to the diet or the lifestyle that I'm choosing. That way I get the best results. Mm-hmm. I know. It's weird. And I don't even like it. I don't even like calling it cheat day. It's more of I don't know. Well, thank you, Jasmine. Okay. So, hey, Linda. 1, okay. Awesome Karma. Invite me to your page if I don't have it already. Facebook is so weird. I don't get to see all the pages that I like all the stuff that Facebook is just Facebook. You know what I mean? So 1, 3. Okay, 2, 3, 3, 1. In the description box, you can tell what. Hey, robot, you can tell what deck I'm using, and it's the Metamorphosis, my Metamorphosis Oracle, which you can pre-order the Foundation deck right now if you'd like. So 2, 2, 1. Let's see, 2. Haha, thank you. Well, thank you, because sometimes I'm all bloaty. I want to be so, okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, here we go. I'm rambling, so let's talk about some cards. And again, share your thoughts, share your feelings, anything that pops up for you. Realize this is our experience together, so you get to say what you feel from a card, and I'll share my thoughts as well. So the first card in our 3-card reading, the Ancestors, which I think last Tuesday the Ancestors popped up as the last card. So this is interesting. I think so. So if you remember, please remind me. But I think that they did pop up last last Tuesday in the last card. So the first card, Ancestors, Comfort, Messages, Channeling, Listen, Be Aware, Love, Support, Embrace. And so when I think of the ancestors, and again, you can share your thoughts as well, what you feel the ancestors express, what you want to say here as well. So ancestors come forth to remind us of our blood connection and our spiritual connection, that we're not alone. The comfort of knowing we have backup. Sometimes it gets so overwhelming, when you're living your life and you're doing your things, you're going to work and you're taking care of your kids and you're taking care of you're working with your partner and you're doing all these things. You can get so overwhelming for the person who I shouldn't say mostly, but a lot of times like moms, but anyone really who's the focal point or the focus in their reality. So I say moms because moms take care of their kids, they take care of their spouses, they most oftentimes work and then they just fucking do everything. So ancestors comes forth because it's like we're doing so much and we don't feel appreciated, or we don't feel we're at that last bit where we're gonna say fuck it and get crazy. But ancestors come up to remind you that you are not alone. You have support, and it really just takes time to open up that connection, the relationship to those who have come before you. So it's very important. So, even like your grandma, people who are ancestral, people who you have known in this life as well, can be tied to this card. So people who are familial to you, who you maybe recently lost, or recently they shifted from physical to non-physical, they're here to help you out. It's that message of comfort, that message that family is here for you. Even if you don't feel like right now you have that support, it's important that you recognize that you do have that support. You just have to open yourself up to it. It might not be in the way that you think, but it's time to build that connection with the ancestors and the spirits that have come before you, so you can feel confident and comfortable in your own skin as well as in your own life. You don't have to do things alone. And so it's the message that, I am here for you. And we are ready to do the work. You're not alone, so ask for help. So what are you wanting to create right now? What next stage of life are you stepping into? What are you considering right now? You can get a candle out and call upon your ancestors and just be like, hey, I need help, I need guidance, pave the way, show me the way, and what can I do? And pay attention to the messages that come forth, pay attention to the signs that come forth, pay attention to anything that pops up, like maybe a song that, let's say, someone you knew, like they're no longer here, and the song that reminds you of them pops up. That's a confirmation saying, hey, we're here. So let's have this conversation. Also, it's co-creation. So when ancestors pops up, it's saying it's time to ask for help when you need it, and that it's going to require you to co-create. Hey Amber, this is a general reading, so you can choose 1, 2, or 3. I do readings as a profession, so you can message my page and we can set that up. Otherwise, 1, 2, or 3. Hey Gigi. Oh, awesome. Good. I love that, Tristine. I just had a conversation with my daughter last night regarding our ancestors and hers and her brother, Elong hair. Yes, I love it because ancestors they're so important. We are a part of this massive energy, and so to honor the ancestors is extremely important. And when a family, like a family unit, puts emphasis on ancestral work, we are rewarded, we are connected, we don't feel alone, we don't feel disconnected. And so when things happen in life and we go through serious situations, we have that ability to pull from our ancestral line where we are strong. We can pull that energy because we have warriors that are a part of our ancestral line. We have, people who are good at masking things, good at, camouflage, we have so many different ancestral ties that it's important for us when we have a really healthy connection to our ancestors when we need and when we desire, and when we have the ability to, we call it up and they're there. And so I think it's a healthy, especially for children, a family to bless their ancestors and to communicate with them, because when a child is alone, or when a child is scared, or when a child needs help, they don't feel helpless. We give them the tools to feel empowered. And when you have the ancestors a part of your life experience, they always know that they're empowered. They walk in power because their ancestors will have their back, because their ancestors want to be, recognized. And so they know as you take care of them, they take care of you. So, thank you, Bethany. We are, let's see, on the first card. But yeah, ancestors, and it's time. It's time to build that relationship, to build that connection, and realize there's healing to be had there. And it's okay for you to be supported. You don't have to do it alone. And sometimes it's like you feel like you need to because you have a point to prove or something, but it's like, no, you don't have to. So allow for help to enter, allow for the support of your ancestors, allow for support just from anyone, not anyone, but, people you trust and such, but allow for support to be given. You don't have to prove a point. You don't have to do it alone. So make sure to ask for help when you need it, to allow ancestors to be of service, to help you, as well as to allow other people in your life to help you when you need help. So allow that to happen. And when you allow it to happen, you just, you bring heart healing. You bring heart healing and joy. So, hey, Rena. Yeah, well, all three cards will factor in. Just place emphasis on the card that you chose. So let's see what happens next. So ancestors, we understand there's a lot of information coming forth, and right now they're speaking up, and it's time for us to pay attention. What do my ancestors have to say to me? What is the message? And how can I honor them? What can I do for them right now in their name to build that connection, to build that relationship? Let's honor our ancestors. They are important to us as we are important to them. And so just, be aware of that and know that we are being comforted right now in our time of challenge or time of joy. We are being celebrated with ancestors. So the card that follows is Midsummer, Midsummer Potency. And so Midsummer says, ward off evil, bringing joy and celebration, which connects with ancestors, and a lot of it connects with ancestors. And then longest day and shortest night. So we have Midsummer, we have potency here. Okay. So this card is saying it's really time to take your power back, and that's kind of the message of the ancestors, saying you need to remember where you come from, remember your true face, your true name, and your true sort of identity. So ancestors come forth and say, hey, we know who you are. We know where you come from. We are where you come from. And so it's time to embody that, and do not be ashamed of outside world. Do not be ashamed and embarrassed of what other people will say, and other people will, maybe place judgment upon you for you stepping into your rightful space. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. And what truly matters is that you are coming into your own, and as you recognize your power and your authentic self, and as ancestors help you to become more of that, you realize that there are people out there who just don't have your highest and best in mind. And so as you rise to power, you realize, oh, there's some pesky and petty and cunty bitches out there. So it's time to ward off evil. And that's the message the ancestors have for us. Cast out evil. And evil can come in many, many shapes, many forms, many faces, many, many ways. And so it's just definitely time for us to pay attention to our environment, because again, evil can manifest in many different ways. And if we, let's say, our home environment, if we keep a very dirty space, which, hey, at times it happens, but if it's consistent, if our space is very like dirty, it collects dust, and the dishes are overflowing and blah blah blah, it can be frustrating. But when all of that collects, then negative energy, negative vibration, and potential mother of pearl, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know why it's not working. You have the potential to attract heavy negative and potential evil force to you. So we must clean. We must physically clean. We must have good hygiene. We must have, and good hygiene isn't just taking a shower with soap and all that. It's in scrubbing the body. It's also having healthy thoughts, looking in the mirror and expressing our affirmations and our gratitude for the life that we have, and the appreciation for our ancestors, the appreciation for those who have come before us, those who will come after, as well as the appreciation for what we have right now. So it's definitely this space and this time for us to make sure that we are mind, body, spirit connected and aligned in all aspects. And so keep a healthy and clean home so that negative energy can't sort of attach itself, and healthy, clean thought process in our mind space, and also what you project on other people. Obviously you're going to project negative shit when a bitch comes, but like your family, your kids, your friends, your nieces, your nephews, cousins, the thoughts that we share with them and the thoughts that we project at them are very important right now. We are here to grow, support, and uplift one another so that we can step into a space of power, and so that we can create something new, something that is better for those who will come after. And so Midsummer is saying, have fun, celebrate. This is making me want fried bread so bad. I don't know why. It keeps popping up in my head. So Midsummer potency, fried bread and tamales. So ward off evil, joy, celebrate. So have fun, allow for the sun, okay, solar power, allow for the sun to bless you. Go outside a few minutes, allow for the sun, soak up some sun rays, and allow for the sun to just give you the energy you need, to give you the blessings you need, and go greet the sun and say, hey, thank you for blessing me, thank you for being a part of me, thank you for sharing your story with me. Thank you for providing for my ancestors as well as me and my family. And allow the sun to course through you and give you that energy, and then go have fun, be joyous and celebrate. And what makes you happy? This is another thing. Like, what makes you happy? What's the first thing that pops into your head? What makes you happy? Boom. Allow that to be information. Focus on that. And then what makes you happy? There are things that might be standing in that way. What are those things that are standing in your way from your happiness? Cast them out. Get rid of them. It is time to protect yourself. Protect your heart. Protect your family. Protect what you're working on. Okay? So Bethany, when I think ancestors, I think of like ancestors, way, older energies. But with my card, ancestors, it connects to both. It connects to older energies as well as newer energies. So it could be grandma and grandpa for sure. It's that ancestral, familial line. Yep. The discovery, answer to the discovery of self, yes. Mm-hmm. Hey, Rihanna. My daughter called for a spell last night, reminding her to connect with... Exactly. Never late, always on time. Hola. Uh, oh, chocolate. I know. So let's see. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Yes, enjoy the light of the sun, have fun, celebrate, connect. And this could just be like bring together people who matter to you right now. So surround yourself with the people who inspire you, the people you love. It could be family, it could be chosen family, it could be friends, which tend to be chosen family, but like whoever you want, whoever like comes to mind, get together and celebrate, and you the host or the hostess can have the intention of casting out evil. So, ward off evil at your party by focusing on bringing in all the good energy. So, bring in your party, bring to your party and your get together the people you love, the people you want to like really hang out with right now, and make sure to just have fun, celebrate, bring joy, laugh, and have good food, and focus on these good vibrations, good energies. And if it is family or people that know who knew ancestors, then bring those ancestors to the table, and have people talk about good memories of those ancestors, and just co-create in that space, and feel really good. Remind yourself of where you've come from and then where you're headed. So yes. Let's see. And then, okay, we have Sagittarius, which is the last card. Very interesting. Sagittarius, the philosopher, visionary, tolerant, hopeful, can be pompous, deluded, and excessive. So Sagittarius energy, the archer. The archer stands out most right now. We have to make sure that we have precision point archery skills. So I feel like what is being expressed, and again, you can share your thoughts. Sagittarius, the philosopher, visionary, tolerant, hopeful, can be pompous, deluded, and excessive. So it's also a reminder for us not to get too cocky with our ancestral ties. You know, what is given can be taken. That's something that popped in. But what's popping into my head right now is more of the archer and archery and the vision of that. And so we have ancestors who can come and comfort us, ancestors who have immense power that, when asked upon and when built a relationship upon, we can co-create something absolutely amazing. And so we have ancestors, we start with that energy, that power, and realize it is a gift, it is a blessing, it is also something that can be taken. So be very aware of that. So ancestral connection is very important right now. And then it's also important to bring celebration into life right now, have fun and joy, and party and celebrate, and just bring people together, bring spirits together, and make sure to point your arrows, point your energy in the right direction. So where is this all headed? Where do you want to be in life? And so Sagittarius is promoting this energy right now, asking you where you want to be in life. Where are you headed? So focus on the end goal, or whatever it is you can focus on that you see right now. Where do you want to end up right at this moment? And focus on that, okay? So see that clearly in your mind's eye, and you know that's where you're headed. Then connect with your ancestors and celebrate energy, celebratory energy and fun and joy, and shoot that arrow, shoot that energy with the end goal in mind. Does that make sense? And so have that in mind as you focus on this energy right now, currently. So focus the present moment on your ancestral connection, as well as the celebratory and joy energy, and make sure to really focus on setting the intention to where you want it to be. At the same time, make sure you have wards in place to cast out evil, to cast out the negative Nellies or the negative Neils of life. Cast out that negative energy, and make sure that you surround yourself with people of support, people who are supportive, highest and best energy, people who have your back, and want you to achieve those goals and be successful and have a beautiful family and have great connections. Allow yourself to celebrate that space, because you deserve that space. And that's kind of what these cards are saying, hey, you can have all of this. You can. you will need to ask for help when you need help and allow yourself to receive that help. Life is full of amazing and beautiful relationships, and we can cultivate those relationships and allow our blessings to intensify and continue on. Oh, I don't know. Nope, Aries here. It doesn't. Sagittarius is just an energy. It's not saying you're a Sagittarius. It's saying, I mean, it can represent a Sagittarius, but it's representing a specific type of energy. So if that's what you meant, nope, Aries here. That doesn't mean that this card wasn't saying you're a Sagittarius. That's not what that card is expressing. So, ancestors keeping us focused on our targets. Yeah, exactly. Ancestors keeping us focused on our targets. I like that. I love that. Look at where your target is. What do you want? And go back to your your ancestors, and really focus the energy on, hey, bringing them into that space. So look at that space where you want to be, where you're headed, and visualize it. And see, another technique here that you can do is envision yourself in the lifestyle that you want to be in the space you want to be in, and make sure, go to your ancestral altar, okay, an ancestral space in that vision. So you are in the reality in which you desire to be in, because that's where you're successful. That's where you manifested what you wanted. And then go to that ancestral altar in that vision and look in the mirror and see yourself looking back at you. That's a powerful vision. So, yes. But it's good energy, good energy, and realize this is just the beginning. We start with ancestors. We start with ancestors and celebration, and we start with having fun and joy and bringing that into our life right now. And as well as warding off evil. That's very important. Make sure to keep your wards up, your wards strong, and do what is necessary to protect yourselves. And realize Sagittarian energy is saying, envision it, see it happen, look and be very precise at what your target is, and shoot that energy into the future. Okay? So, yes, these are the cards of our day. Very fun, very exciting. If you have any questions about the cards so far, feel free to comment. I'll more than happy to discuss the cards with you that were brought up. If you have any last minute thoughts that you'd like to share, feel free to share. Also, Metamorphosis, the foundation deck, is available to pre-order. So definitely check the link out in the pinned comments, I believe, as well as the description. So feel free to check that out if you'd like to order it or pre-order it. You can. But yeah, Ancestors, card 1. Card 2 is Midsummer, Potency. So we know some massive change and really fun times, y'all. Really good energy, good times are happening. And we don't need to save celebrations for birthdays or certain parties. We need to start creating them more often and celebrate and have fun when we can and get together with people who matter. And focus on, having that vision, being humble, and keeping an eye on the target and making sure we're very precise at where we're headed. So be clear in your expression. All right? Okay, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. It's been fun. I love doing these. I do cards of the day Monday through Friday, but publicly I do them every Tuesday on the page. So again, thank you so much. I will talk to you all next Tuesday, if not sooner than that. Blessed be.